This dude's just trying to get it to DeAndre Hopkins.
You're playing
Houston.
fucking Houston.
I pick Houston too. Houston's fun to play with. But DeAndre Hopkins kind of a cheat. Oh, he fucking got the first down. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew. Oh, I picked it up. Oh, he dropped it.
He dropped it.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coats. Oh no, no, I can't be. If you can't match this attitude, I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit your fuck, man. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy. I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the street, case on the news.
Fuck, he did get it.
We're trying to get in the game.
What's happening?
There we go. Got it. This nigga runs a West Coast offense. He has Juju, Matt Ryan, Nick Chubb. Let's do this. Let's do this. Why you do that like that?
Okay, Coach, we're in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. To throw is Ryan. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And now it's 3rd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. From the shotgun, Ryan looking deep downfield.
Look at that shit.
A double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Swearinger.
Let's go, man.
And he's
Gotta pick.
able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A look at Kerryon Johnson, 2nd-year man out of Auburn. In on the stop, Bradley McDougald. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well. All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up the notes as close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And able to find Kirk complete. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see. On first and 10. Winston.
Oh, man.
For a touchdown. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. They're backed up here with a first and 20 now after the holding penalty. Working out of the gun. Winston. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Ready? White 25. White 56. White 56.
Intercepted that shit. Let's go.
Looking to throw again on second down. Winston.
Touchdown, nigga. Let's go. Hold that.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 12 on the year.
12 on the year for Odell.
First here on their opening drive. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
I need this win, man. I need this fucking win.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10.
Let's go, man.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back.
Edelman's route run is so perfect.
Credit the tackle to DJ
Who?
Swearinger.
Julian Edelman.
Run for no gain. Now
Yeah.
they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10.
Pilot 64. Weak.
Ryan. Benjamin with it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver who has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. And they run that quick cut on the
He had
slant.
an open guy and he
Sometimes
missed the
they can
throw.
turn it into big plays.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
They go with Chubb on second down. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Come on. Only dropped
First
him.
down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense. Because
Picked his ass
you're
off
excited
again.
about
He's
hitting
gonna
him in the
quit.
first half. Maybe not so much in the second
yes.
half, but some of these shorter
Okay, at least he
games
didn't get
turn
the
into bigger
fucking
runs later.
touchdown.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They've got a first and goal to go at the 7. So that'll back them up 5. That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, first and goal. Following the penalty, Chubb. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Cleveland. Juju Smith-Schuster, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And it's no good.
People to
He misses
roll.
the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Yeah.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After a one-point game, 7-6. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand in first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can try to have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for everyone possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From just shy of midfield, Winston.
Odell, motherfucking Beckham, nigga. Another touchdown, bro.
Odell Beckham with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Can't one-on-one him, bro.
Now Prater to add the PAT.
Juju's the one that scored for him right now. So I gotta kind of stop that guy.
After the touchdown, out is... That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now a play fake here on first down.
Get him, let's go.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Josh Allen in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
On third down,
let's go, man.
Sanders. And he
Pump
will
that
lose
shit.
yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this
he's not
one
gonna let
away
me
here.
return it with Odell, bastard. Bastard.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Good hit.
4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Johnson on the counter, and an alley to run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardages come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Winston, the offense, with a 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Oh, you better catch that, Beckham. Let's go. What a fucking play, bro. Dude,
A
Beckham.
58-yard kick, dude.
Dude,
That's a 58-yarder.
I just made my 3rd touchdown with Beckham.
So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches.
Dude, I did like a little, like
shut him down at this stage of the game.
like an in and out route with fucking Beckham, and he burned his corner.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
Yeah, and then I thought I overthrew it though. I kind of overthrew it, but he fucking tippy-toed it in the end zone. 21-6 right now. 2nd quarter. There's a guy, Lucky 6-2, 5-7-1. Dallas 6-2.
The offense
he
back
scored.
out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. Check 4. Check. Hey, right. Kill.
A run for Nick Chubb, and he is met.
Dad, just returned it for a touchdown.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will
I
go
returned it for a
as
fucking kickoff
1-yard
return.
loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
A punt return.
Now the Bills are
Kickoff
going to use the
return.
first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
99-yard kickoff
Browns
return.
on 3rd down, just 1
Nice.
for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here's the line. Third and two. Man, that's trash.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Get him.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with
I'm winning 28-14.
I know it's kind of fucked up calling timeouts
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
before halftime, try and score again, but we got to.
Beckham, the return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Just gotta make sure this
The
game's
offense
over.
now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something as safe
Wow,
as
that's
something
his
that's been
first
done many times
incomplete
before. A lot of people say it's not
Incomplete
even worth
pass of the
trying.
game.
I'm running a draw,
Wow.
I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something
Jameis
pops.
Winston
And
was
if it
fucking on
does,
fire
that
right
can
now.
alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Powell.
And a nice gain.
I got that
and
safety
a
there, dog.
along the way, and
Just
really
trying to
you shouldn't be
fucking give it
surprised.
to-
That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
The last play on the completion
What's
got
his name,
half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Wait.
From the gun, Winston.
Nope.
He finds back
He didn't get it.
incomplete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to
quitting.
go before halftime.
And I fucking gave him a front.
Gain
Oh
of
no.
22.
Let's go, dude.
He quit or what?
Yep.
Davis
He's
now
quitting.
closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Winston. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone.
Oh,
He's
he picked me
intercepted at the goal
off.
line. Vernon Hargraves with a pick.
Fuck this.
So we reach halftime.
Damn it.
It's been a
I should've just took
fairly
the
one-sided game so far.
I think I get the ball back,
As we'll
though.
head down to Orlando. That's where
Yep.
we
What
find
quarter
our
are you
man
in?
Jonathan Coachman
Third quarter.
in our EA Sports halftime report.
I just went into the
Coach.
3rd quarter. Play that KO thing.
Eso es de número suelto.
They're gonna see you on camera. Like you ain't go in the garage, right?
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they start the second half with Johnson. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard
Yeah, he
line.
popped the shit out of him.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They go to Johnson again. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34.
You watch me play or what?
They're trying to show that
No.
they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Browns drive about to get started. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
They run it again with Chubb. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Ryan under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Pernell McPhee in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Ryan. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Josh Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now Ryan. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
Now we're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead.
And this is intercepted. My goodness. It's by Ronnie Harrison.
And that's a great example of ball skills right
Move
there,
right back there.
partner.
Move rushing.
You and I do a lot of games.
How much you got time to go?
I can't tell you how many guys
A minute and 29 in the 3rd.
That's good.
So that's a nice job
Right
of
back.
focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Chubb, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 41. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Ryan to throw. Benjamin's got it. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Travis Benjamin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Throwing on 2nd down, Winston. He hits Jermaine Kearse. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there and a 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now Johnson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They're looking to throw this. Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Now Winston. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point good by Prater. They're all through now in that game in Tampa. And the Cardinals scoring again. They've got that one in cruise control. If they can hold on to that lead to the end, it would up their win total to 7. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Buffalo, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Browns, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.